Hong Kong has its fair share of abandoned places, from former railway tunnels to entire fishing villages. But did you know that there is an abandoned Nepalese Hindu temple as well? How did a Nepalese temple in the jungle end up abandoned in the Fanling countryside? You may already know about the Sanwai Barracks, a military installation constructed in the 1930s to train British troops that is still in use today. It's located about 2 kilometers northeast of Fanling on the north side of Shau Tsao Kok Road. However, a lesser known fact is that there used to be another military facility on the opposite side of the road as well, known as Burma Lines, formerly Queen's Hill Camp. The military camp began operations around the same time as well, but was abandoned in the 1990s prior to the handover of Hong Kong and the beginning of the withdrawal of British troops. This was unlike the Sanwai Barracks just next to it, which has continued to operate even after the handover. Burma Lines consisted of many buildings including dormitories, training facilities, and toilets which were cleared out, but the military camp itself was never demolished and lay abandoned for almost 2 decades. That was until the 2010s when a plan to redevelop the abandoned site for public housing amid an ever-stressed housing market was put forward. In the decade that followed, the Queen's Hill Public Housing Estate was completed, making better use of the land there. Some buildings such as these were preserved, and there are more hidden deeper in the surrounding forest. But wait, isn't this video about an abandoned temple? Yes, well, it turns out that the Burma Lines was the camp where the Gurkha Regiment of the British Armed Forces were frequently stationed. The Gurkha themselves are soldiers from the Indian subcontinent, mainly from Nepal and northeast India, whose name originates from the former Gorkha kingdom. Their modern-day military units are made up of Nepalis and Nepali-speaking people. Because of this, the Gurkha regiment stationed in Hong Kong needed a place to continue to practice their culture and religion, and so a Gurkha Hindu temple was constructed at Burma Lines in the 1960s and had continued to observe Hindu festivals until its abandonment in 1996. This unique temple sets Burma Lines apart from other British-era military facilities in Hong Kong, and the temple itself is unique in Hong Kong as well. Not only is it one of only 2 surviving Gurkha temples in Hong Kong, but it is also built with a very unique architecture. The building is built with a hexagonal shape with 5 triangular corners resembling the lotus flower. The lotus is an important symbol in Hinduism, representing beauty, spirituality, and immortality. The outside is painted in a green shade along with the rest of the buildings in the Burma Lines, presumably as a camouflage measure, while the interior is painted blue and red. Although the interior has long since been vacated, a shrine next to the temple still holds an image of the Lord Shiva, the god of destruction and cleansing, to whom the temple is dedicated to. It seems that some people still place offerings here to this day. Luckily, the building was saved from development plans as it had acquired Grade 3 recognition in 2010. Now it is an even more unique landmark as it sits abandoned with the jungle on one side and modern high-rises on the other. Because of its location, it is not easy to get to and takes a short but scruffy hike to the top. If you would like to see this hidden piece of history for yourself, the closest public transport is a newly completed Shan Lai Court Queen's Hill Estate bus depot served by many services from Fanling and the city. You could also combine this with a trip to the scenic Lao Shui Hung Reservoir nearby if you want to do more.